Hello, friends and strangers on the internet. If you don't know me, my name's Candy. You can find my blog at candysbrain.com. I'm doing a video, but I'm also going to write a blog on the same topic. So if you want to check it out there, you can do that as well. Today's video topic is reasons why not to do network marketing. And when I say reasons not to, I mean the excuses that people give me and give other people on my team as to reasons why they, it's not for them. So these are the top things that I hear, and this is the rebuttals that I'd like to give. Okay, the first one is, I wouldn't be good at it, or I can't do what you do. Well, that is like the most self-limiting thing I've ever heard. What makes you think that you can't do this? Is it that you think that we do that's so, complicated or tricky? We build relationships. We talk about things on social media. We talk to our friends about things that could help them. And we build businesses through networking. It's not easy, but it's a very simple business model. And it's nothing to be intimidated by. If you see something like a picture of somebody talking on stage in front of like an audience at a conference or anything, it's not like day 2 you're going to be doing that. And if you don't want to, you never have to. Some people enjoy that. Some people don't. So never be intimidated by what somebody else is doing. This is going to be your business, and you can run it however it is that you want to. And we help you and train you and teach you along the way, so you won't be lost as to what to do or how to do it. The second thing is, I don't like to sell. I hear this all the time. People don't want to be salesy. They don't like to sell. But really, you're selling all the time. You're just not making any money from it. Every time you recommend a restaurant, every time you find a new product that you love and post about it, every time you check in or tag yourself at some kind of location, you're selling. You're just not getting anything in return. So selling doesn't need to be, locking people into a room and, kind of just throwing all this information at them and not letting them out until they buy something. That's not what this business is all about. Now, just because some people tend to do it that way doesn't mean that that's the way you would do it, or that the way that I would recommend anybody doing it. So it doesn't need to feel like an awkward sales thing. There's no quotas. There's no, things like that you need to reach. So don't think of it as sales or like a scary sales. I love this one. Oh, kind of sounds like a pyramid scheme. The thing about pyramid schemes is that almost nobody knows what that actually means. Pyramid scheme typically is there's no product involved, and it's just selling this opportunity. And the only people that can get any money are the people at the very, very top of the pyramid. But that's not what network marketing is. Network marketing is usually a company that has a really, really good, strong product that's actually pretty easy to sell, because once people start using it, they love it and recognize the high quality. So it's products first, and then it doesn't matter if you were the first to get in or if you get in tomorrow, or if you're down on the totem pole. It doesn't matter. Yes, there are people above me. Yes, there are people below me. But anybody that joins my team has every single potential to pass me and, go above me in their earnings and their sales and things like that. So as much as you're in this together as a team, and yes, it does make the shape of a triangle, but so does every single business. My 9-to-5 job is the same way. There's a president of the company. There's regional managers. There's, that's just the way that it works. But what my company doesn't offer is for me to have a chance to pass those people and to bounce up over them. Network marketing does. Number 4, it's too expensive. I hear this a lot from people. They look at the cost of starting a business and it's a couple $100s, and they're like, oh, I don't have the money right now, or that's too expensive, or why do I have to pay to start? That's crazy. Why do I have to pay to jump in? Well, think about it this way. Any other business in the world that you would start, you have to pay for. And most businesses, especially brick and mortar stores, you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're taking out loans to be able to start these businesses. And a lot of times it's years before you see profit with a traditional business. That's not the same with network marketing. It's a couple $100s to start. You get even more in like the actual value of the package that you get is worth way more than what you're spending on it. And there are people that have gotten their, return on investment, their money back in the first month. It took me 2 months. It just depends on how fast you're willing to work, but a couple $100s for unlimited growth potential is really just peanuts in the grand scheme of things. Number 5, I don't have time. This we hear a lot. People are like, maybe in the future, but right now I don't have time. There are women that are doing this with 4 children at home, homeschooling, or people that have, like me, I've got 2 kids, I've got a part-time job, We are busy. We're going constantly. I just fit this business into the little like nooks and crannies of my life to where it fits. I do 90% of my business on my phone. I can do that from anywhere. I can do that in my car. I can do it while I'm at a soccer game. I can do it at home. I can do it when my kids are sleeping. Today I did a power hour when my daughter was napping. So you can do this business even when you're busy. In fact, it actually helps because the busier you are, usually the more organized you are and the better you do of managing your time. And then this is a bonus one, number 6. This isn't something that I hear people say, but it tends to be a reason that holds people back. And that is they're worried about what people are going to think of them. They're worried about what it means. And I was one of those people. I was worried. I was like, I have a college degree. I am an educated person. I'm not going to just, have parties in my house and sell things to my friends. To me, I had this preconceived notion of what that means. But I have grown more professionally and personally in the last year doing this than I have working 11 years at my regular job that I, studied in college for. So you kind of have to get over those thoughts. You have to get over what other people are going to say about you. Because people have been overwhelmingly positive to me. If they've been negative, it's been behind my back. And frankly, if you're negative about me behind my back, I'm really not that concerned as to what you think about me. Another girl in Shackley recently who led a call, she said it like this is what I'm doing. This is my passion. This is my future. Get on board or get out of the way. And it was kind of a great way to think about it. But really, if you're going to do this, you're going to do anything that's going to make you happy, anything that's worth fighting for, you're just going to have to get over what other people think about it. It's their problem, not yours. What's the famous quote? What other people think about me is none of my business. I'm starting to truly embrace that and believe it. And you'll be a lot happier once you do. So that's my rebuttals to your reasons as to why to not start a network marketing business. If you have ever thought about it and are interested in it, let's talk. Let's meet for coffee. I'll buy you coffee and I can answer all of your questions, and there's no pressure or no obligation or nothing like that. But I feel like once you had an idea and an understanding of what the business looks like and what it is that I do and how I do it, I think you'd be crazy not to want to do this too. It's such a smart plan. It's such a great way to earn money. And it's something that you can get residual income for the rest of your life. But the work that you're doing now, you can get paid for in the future as well. And I just think that it's definitely worth 30 minutes of your time to look into and see if this is something that's for you. So that's my thoughts. If you want to read like I said, the blog post, it'll be at candysbrain.com. I should have it up by the end of the day today. If not, definitely tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and more to come.